Christmas! We're well on the way to Christmas now. And today is our 6th day of our Advent calendar. So I've got my trusty tarot cards, the Chrysalis deck, and I am open to do very quick 1-card readings for whoever comes on and just says, give me a card. Okay, so I know it takes a while to warm up. So hello, Christine, your first one on. Would you like a card, Christine? And hi, KTT on YouTube. So I know we're streaming live to Facebook and YouTube and Twitch, but nobody ever seems to go on to Twitch. So I don't know why I bothered doing it, but there we are. So Christine, you'd love a card. So let's draw your card for Christmas. 2 mirrors. Okay, this is about relationships. It's about pair bondings. It can be about relationships in work as well as family relationships. And you can see how very much in love and the heart shape that the typical swan looks there. There's a soul bonding there with a gentleman and very much love there, and that soul bond is an eternal bond. So I'd like to just remind you how much love that is there from spirit with this gentleman, and pair bondings like this can last eternity really, and they can, you're coming back into the earth plane and different earth journeys. You can have different relationships with that same spirit, that essence of person, and meet them in different forms. So one lifetime they could be a friend, another time a partner, another time a son, another time a father, another time a wife. Gender is very fluid with spirit, so just know that love and that pair bonding is very much still alive and always will be, and that's your Christmas gift from spirit there. Okay, Katie, you asked for a card. Good morning, Bree. And yes, we'll get to you next, Bree, for a card after Katie. Okay, so pulling you a card there for Katie the Weaver, the Queen of Souls. So you're weaving your life away, not in a negative way, but very much a positive way, that you are very much the creator of your destiny. Okay, I know it doesn't feel like that all of the time, but can you see she's actually weaving a butterfly? And butterflies are incredible spiritual beings, in that they represent transition, because they go from little caterpillar through the chrysalis stage into this beautiful butterfly. Okay, and this is what's happening with you at the moment. You're going from a chrysalis stage of where a certain way of thinking, a certain way of being on your human journey, and you're creating this next stage of your spiritual journey right now, and that you've got some help with this as well. And I'm just being drawn to that cat in the basket there. Okay, so you must understand a cat in spirit and feel a cat brushing your legs. Now, it's interesting with this cat, because I feel this cat is as much a spirit guide as just a pet. Okay, and that they help calm you. And because I get the sensation that at times, Katie, that you can have a lot of fizzy energy, and you need to start to be able to control that energy. And that's part of this tapestry that you're creating at the moment. But this cat's going to help you with that as well. Okay, hope that made sense for you, Katie, and Merry Christmas. So Bree, I said that you would be able to have a card next. Good morning, Andrea, and good morning, Teresa. Teresa, if you'd like a card, then please do ask. I don't always assume people coming on saying hello want a card. It's great that they say hello first, though, rather than just, can I have a card? So thank you for saying hello. And just let me know whether you want a card. So this card is for Bree. Right. So Bree, you've got Gaia, however you want to call it, the Empress. Very, very much as earth spirit, earth elemental. You can see the dove of peace in their hands. The peace very much is something that you're in need of at this very time. And I would say that this is what Spirit are giving you as a Christmas present, that they want to give you peace at this time. And the way to find that peace is to actually get into nature. Gaia is very much the nature card, and get into the trees, get into the sky, touch the sky, lie down in the grass. I know it's cold this time of year, so wrap up warm, but sit on a bench, look up into the sky, do some cloud busting, and just touch nature and find peace within yourself. There's never peace outside. There's always something going on. The way to find peace is to go inside. Okay, so I hope that you understand this. Again, the beautiful butterfly at the bottom there, and you noticed all the pastel colors as well. There's no harsh colors in this card at all, because it is about that peace. It is about that calming that's surrounding you. I know from this card as well, the sense that it's giving me is that this turmoil, it is linked to grief as well. And I want to very much say that Spirit is around you, helping you with this grief. Although I fully understand it will be difficult to feel that at times, because in grief we cut ourselves off a bit, don't we? So get into nature, sit and do some cloud busting, and find that peace within. Brie, Merry Christmas. Right, who've we got next? Andrea Reese. How are you doing today, Andrea? Oh, it's your mum. Yeah. Well, no, she is absolutely around you. And you watch out for her. You sit on that bench and you watch for her giving you signs while you're sitting on that bench. What she's saying is about she'll bring your favorite toy. That's too old for toys, but just remember, I've said that she sit on this bench. Morning, Susan. Sit on this bench and just do your cloud busting, and just be aware of leaves falling around you and just that peace around you, and she will give you a sign there. Okay, right. Where was I? Andrea, card for Andrea, please. Right, your card for Christmas, Andrea, is the Three of Spirals. Okay, you can see how much everything is very complicated around you. All of the network of the roots seems to be pulling you in, pulling you down, and you just seem to be peeping out. And it's interesting because you feel in that situation as though there was some fear or something like that, but it's not a fearful feeling. I'm here. It's almost like I'm just coming out, just seeing whether it's safe yet to come out. And you see there's these new bits of growth going on here. So what I want to say is there's been a past situation that has really made you go really deep down and hide away and just withdraw. Okay. And with that, you're starting to come out of the emotional turmoil that's been connected to all of that. Okay. And by coming out of that now, there's new growth of thoughts, ideas coming in with that, and you're starting to explore this whole new world, because the world seems to be different since you went inside yourself and you're coming back out. The world's very different than it was when you went in. Okay, so gift from Spirit is very much enjoy this journey, be brave, step out and find those areas of new growth. I need a pin or something to keep me hats on. Okay, who else have we got? Good morning, Patrick. Good morning, Susan, Teresa. Who wants a card? Right, let's see. Who wants a card? Bernie, good morning. Teresa and Andrea, thank you. Andrea, thank you for the confirmation there. Okay, Teresa, you'd love a card, so let's pull you a card, Teresa. Right. Oh, Three of Mirrors. I don't remember reading it, pulling this card for anybody before. It's not interesting. The Lion and the Lamb. Okay. The lion in that situation that you would normally think is eating the lamb is very much its protector. And there's, you would understand either 3 months or 3 years ago, Teresa, events that were painful, or even 30 years ago, because I feel that we're going back with this, and events that were quite life-changing happening in those timescales, okay? And it's as though that you've created this persona, this lion, to protect that little lamb inside, okay? And as long as that little lamb needs protecting inside, that persona, that line that you've created, will stay there. And that line is been really, really, really useful and very much needed for you to protect yourself, okay? And the lion can be quite aggressive, and I feel at times sort of you can get angry like a lion. Okay, and that's part of you protecting yourself, all right? But this lamb wants to come to the fore, the real essence of you, the spirit of you inside. And as the lamb actually gains in strength, the lion, the outer layer of protection, will be needed less. So your gift to you from Spirit this year is about learning to trust the lamb inside and knowing that the lamb actually is very safe now, very safe. And this protective layer of the lion that's become very much you can calm down now. It's safe now, okay? Those events in the past are in the past. Learn from them, move on from them, okay? But that lamb is perfect. It's beautiful, okay? I will leave that with you, Teresa. I hope it makes sense. Hi, Pavinda. Hi, Julie. Hi, Karisha. Hi, Prairie Rins Wildflower Spiritual Arts. What's your name, love? It's a mouthful to say that. Oh, good morning, Danielle. I've missed you there. What are you saying about bigger head, Patrick? I missed the first part of that somewhere. Right, who am I drawing a card for now? Who was the last one that asked for a card? Julie Orkney. You were the last one that asked for a card. Right. It's only very quick readings today because it's just, hi, Paige. I will try and remember that when I see you on lives, okay? Right. This is for Julie. And these are just your Christmas gifts from Spirit. So 10 of Stones. Julie, 10 of Stones for you. And this 10 of Stones is actually crystals. And she's holding onto those crystals. And look at that smile on her face. She is so happy. So happy. So I don't know if you already work with crystals, okay, but I bet you're attracted to crystals, that you'll go into these hippie shops, as I always used to call them, and straight away you go to the crystals. If you live anywhere near Nottingham, go to my friend Soroya's shop in Mystic Moon. She's got tons of crystals. Okay, so there's a nice shout out for you, Soraya. No, Soroya's for 40 years, so feel okay saying that. Right. Use the crystals. Right, energy flows. This is what I'm getting with this card for you, Julie. Sit with different crystals, not just one at a time, because I think you're tempted to have a handful of crystals all at one time. Okay, like she's got this, but she's only getting one type at a time. So just keep the other ones away while you're working with one, and just attune yourself with each crystal at a time, and really go into the energy of individual ones, so you feel the energy and start to feel the different layers of energy that they give you when you hold them. And you'll feel that some, like tiger's eye, I'm being shown holding that, and you feel more of a drag on your energy with that, where it is more of the blue crystalline ones will give you energy. And it just depends on how you want to work with them, but just sit and learn to actually feel the energy flows with individual ones. And through meditation and sitting with them over time, because it's never straight away, over time you'll be able to use them really effectively with healing, but also giving messages with crystals as well, crystal messages. Okay. Oh, that's got a really nice ring to it, hasn't it? Crystal messages. So whether that'll be a nice little speciality for you or not, I don't know, but that's your Christmas gift from me, from Spirit today. Crystals. Okay. Merry Christmas. Bernadette, you're the last one that's asked for a card, so I will pull you a quick card. And thank you very much, everybody, for joining us today. Remember, we are on at 10 o'clock in the morning, UK time, every day, all the way up to Christmas Day itself. And on Christmas Day, we have a full day of readings from 10 o'clock in the morning. Bye, Patrick. Nice for you to join us. From 10 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night, again, UK times. And we've got medium, starting off with the Divine Service with Neil, Payne and Clara Farr. And then we've got readings, meditations, you name it, sound baths. We've got all through the day. So come and join us whenever you want, just pop in. Okay, right. Bernadette, this is for you. 3 of Stones. Wisdom. Okay. Hi, Mark. Right. Wisdom, sitting around the campfire, telling stories. The wisdom of the owl. Okay. Looking into the fire. There's some very, very old wisdom there. All right. And I feel that, again, there's a very strong earth energy with that as well, going into the stones and meditating around that. Bernadette, I don't know how much meditation you actually do, but I feel that there is, again, we're getting a lot of animal spirit guides this morning. Well, the other second. That's a lot for me. Right. I feel an owl again, because remember, spirit is essence. That you, when you lose your physical body, you lose the form human. You just become pure spirit. And like the ancient Egyptians hieroglyphs, they were symbolic of the essence of a creature. It wasn't that it was a a raven's a raven. A raven symbolized all of the essence that people would understand a raven as having. And this is what this is talking about. So the owl is very much wisdom, very much seeing everything, seeing in the dark, so seeing through just the outer layers of people, that soul work and the shadow work. And there's still some shadow. You're just starting to meditate. Okay, so with that meditation, there's some shadow work for you to do. Now, shadow work is about going into your own psyche and understanding yourself. Okay, and it's an important stage in development of mediumship, because you need to understand the motives that you've got. You need to understand and reflect upon your own feelings and reactions to things. And it's this really deep knowledge, this deep understanding, that can help you be a super medium. Okay, so I will leave that with you. When you meditate, ask this owl to come close and help you with that shadow work of going into yourself and doing that work with yourself. Mark, they are the Crystalist Tarot. They are absolutely beautiful. And again, I got them from Sarai Shop, Mystic Moon. She does have things online. Okay. Right. Where are we going to? Ma, in fact, because you asked the question, I will do you a card. Right. 3 of Scrolls. You can see that fox is crying, so I know there's a lot of grief with you, Ma. Okay. Grief of a lost one. I feel a feminine presence there. But also loss of material, expectations of what you were expecting to happen in life, that life hasn't turned out to be what you'd kind of planned for yourself years ago, that you had certain expectations that your life was going to work out in a certain way, and there was some grief linked to that as well, in that you'd wish things had worked out in a different way than that. But actually, you know what? Because life's worked out in a different way, you have got a new life that is actually much more spiritually deep, much more aligned with your soul journey than it would have ever been with the life you would have had otherwise. Spirit had different plans, very much. But you know what? Oh, sorry, my hat's fallen off. When you say Spirit had different plans, your spirit had different plans. Okay? I know it's bizarre to say, and often when it's first said, people push against it because they don't want to accept it. So I'm going to say it, but please think about it rather than just rejecting it. That it's your spirit recognized it was not on the path that it needed to be, and enabled this new path to open up by self-sabotaging, self-inducing at some level, okay, the events that happen to enable this new path to go forward, okay? And it's really deep level. It's never conscious level, never on a conscious level, because it's your inner spirit that enabled this to happen. But you are very, very much on the right path now, okay? So I will leave that with you to have a good think about, okay, and a good reflection on. I want to say, everybody, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope you have a fantastic Christmas. Remember to come in at 10 o'clock every morning, and we've got a different reader on every day. I'm not going to spoil the surprise of telling you who's on every day, and each person brings something different when they come. So thank you for joining me, and have a fantastic Christmas.